Hey there, I'm Björn and I'm supporting teachers and professors with blended learning at the Berlin School of Economics and Law. In this video, I'd quickly introduce you to open badges and why they're important and why they can help you. If you wonder what open badges are, you may know the badge concept if you've ever been like part of a Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts thing. So badges in the analog world are these tiny badges that you could stitch on your uniform to show that you've accomplished a certain skill. And open badges is basically a similar thing, but not in the analog world, but in the digital world. So they're a form of digital certificates, you could say. And in the digital world, you can hand out these digital badges for certain skills. And you can also link them to your LinkedIn profile or other social media profiles, for example. So it's just a basic link that would lead you to a page where people can find more about why you got that certain badge for intercultural communication, for example, and what skills you've proven to have or shown to have. So this is a way to signal to employers that you've acquired a skill that they think is relevant. To have a quick look at this study from the British Council about culture at work, you can see, I think it's on page 23, let me just scroll down quickly, that they asked some companies or employers what they think about intercultural skills, and if they think, if they encourage that, if they think it's important. And as you can see in this graphic, but also in many of the other graphics, that a lot of employers say that they encourage the development of intercultural skills because they think it's very important. And this is also split up in different countries, but you can see that the great deal is always a blue one. So those employers are all the majority of the people say it's very important, and then a lot of them say it's somewhat important. But then, of course, skills like cultural communication or intercultural communication are not the only relevant skill. There are a lot of different skills that companies look for that are important as well. Now, the question is, how do you sort of have an overview of all the skills that are relevant to employers? And again, intercultural communication is one of them, as a study by the British Council has shown. So this is a P21 framework where you have different categories. One category is core subjects and 21st century themes. The other one is life and career skills, learning and innovation skills, information, media and technology skills. So those are the overarching categories. And then within those categories, you have more, let's say, subcategories of certain skills that are valuable. So, for example, intercultural communication would be part of social and cross-cultural skills. What may be interesting for you, again, is the employer relevance of this. If you look at who has developed this framework, this is a link that I'll also provide to you. You can get more details about the framework, but also if you scroll down to the end and you zoom in a little bit, you see that the member organizations of the P21 Framework organization that came up with the framework are, among other things, Apple. It's also, I think, Intel down here, it's LEGO, it's the National Education Association, it's PBS, it's Pearson, the publishing company, the Walt Disney Company. So a lot of people came out and pointed out that there's a lot of skills that are really relevant to them, and they also want to help education providers to sort of make these skills more visible because it's something that they look for in an employee that they may want to hire. So now I'm on the Moodle page of the Berlin School of Economics and Law. If your teacher has handed a badge out to you for whatever skill that was, you can find it if you click on your name. This is my name and my profile here. You click on profile, and then you can see the badges that you have gotten from a teacher. So if I click on digital skills, for example, I can see the graphic of it, I can download it, and I can see the name, I can see the description for what I have gotten that badge, in which course I have gotten it, and how it was awarded to me. And then usually there's some evidence and an issue date attached to it. And this is something that you could, a link that you could provide also to other employers to show that this is a type of a digital certificate that you have gained. So now this is the badge or the digital certificate, and you can use this link above. Let me just copy and paste it, and I'll copy and paste it into another browser. In this case, it's Safari on my Mac, where I'm not logged into Moodle. So this is a link you could provide to a like potential employer. You could attach it to an email when you're sending your application letter. I'll just copy and paste it here. And as you can see, I'm not logged in, but I can still see all the information about the badge that I've acquired. So this is a way for you to show that you've accomplished something, or like to show make your digital certificate visible to a potential employer. Thank you. So this was a quick introduction into open badges and how it could be relevant for you as a student. If you have any questions or want to know more, just shoot me a message at björn.levers@hvr-berlin.de. Thank you. Bye-bye.